I have been having Braxton Hicks. Your daughter's gonna watch this one day. Oh my god. Excuse me, you know I'm ashamed of cultural clothes.
No, you don't go out.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, hope you're well. I am now 37 weeks. You can see the swelling is pretty intense and the weight gain, I guess. So this is where we're at. Anyway, yesterday was a really productive day, mostly for Cara and Abu, because they managed to get so much stuff built. It's all in that living room. So this is our changing unit. How beautiful is that? And eventually you can take this topper off. But I love the quality of this. It's beautiful. Like, you can tell, really sturdy. It's gonna last a very long time. And we got this in the set with this cot bed. And my parents very kindly gifted us this. Very sweet of them. And then yeah, the nursery rug has arrived. We did choose it online. Gara's not that happy with it, but I think it's fine. I will link everything obviously down below. The lampshade has arrived, which is so cute, guys. Look at this. This is our lampshade for the nursery. It's absolutely adorable. So I have been obviously vlogging the painting process. Honestly, guys, painting a mural is so much harder than I could have ever imagined. I did the clouds yesterday. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much. I am still working on them because I need to go back in when I get back with some more sort of like white lighter paint and then maybe some more shadows and try and make them look a bit better. So I'm not going to show you guys them yet. Yeah, it's just like surreal now. Like, everything is really coming together. I'm just coming into the nursery room, looking behind me. This is where we're at. Filmed so much content, and my father-in-law was saying, he's like, I wish you had like started documented this, you know, like with the first baby and stuff. And I was like, I have. He was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just haven't put anything up yet because I was really like not wanting me to share stuff live in real time. He was like, oh, absolutely, that makes sense. He's like, I'm really glad you did document things. And I was like, yeah, no, I have. So my channel is basically going to be like a complete baby channel for the next, at least, I don't know, however many months it's been. So by the time you guys are watching this, like, it's really weird. The whole of 2023 has pretty much been filmed and then posted afterwards. Today, as you can see, I am ready to go out and I'm going to Edinburgh with Maz and just have a stroll about. I've had the worst pregnancy insomnia ever. I've got my beautiful Coach bag from New York that Cara got me in the summertime. I am just going to pack with me my powder, and my skin has been so oily and so problematic this whole pregnancy, especially first and third trimester. It's just not been fun. I've got this nail file from Primark. Because of the painting, they're just looking even worse than normal, but I'm going to try and attempt to do that in the car if I can. My lips of choice today are Guide Me lip liner by Morphe, and then I've got an Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I have been taking it very easy. Apart from last week, I was going to all the protests and everything, but then last week I did have a little bit of a issue with my leg where I had some unexplained bruising. I had to go into hospital, and Alhamdulillah, it was all fine. He said whatever it is, it's healing up. He said it could just be like a pregnancy rash or a reaction to something. He said just like try and keep your feet elevated and, you know, to reduce the swelling and stuff. Maybe I just didn't consume enough pregnancy content, but I feel like people don't speak about the fact that like this last month, like, see, when you hit, so I'm in the 9th month now, it's 1st of December, due date is like 21 days away, inshallah. But technically baby can come at any point, and technically baby could have come at any point as well. You know, preterm exists, premature babies exist. So that was always in the back of my mind. And then now obviously we're getting closer and closer, like all my apps are like, oh, like 2 weeks to go, 2.5 weeks to go. I have been having Braxton Hicks, which aren't what I thought they would feel like. I thought they'd feel more intense, but it's basically just like, for me anyway, it's like the top of my belly where the uterus is tensing, and that's it. Getting a bit tight sometimes, and that's it. It's not painful at all. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. As I was saying, like, birth is so unpredictable. You just don't know how it's going to go, and that part is still like in the back of my mind. It's like, well, even though you've been doing all this prep, you've been doing the hypnobirthing, you've got your toolbox ready and all this stuff, if it's just really bad, and then I'm like, no, I can't let these thoughts enter into my head. So I've just been getting up like literally 4 a.m, whatever the time is, and like pottering about. Everything I do now is at a much slower speed. Thing is, if baby does come now, then alhamdulillah, we've got a place for baby to sleep, and we've got clothes, and we've got all the most important things that we need. So, you know, like, I'm definitely feeling at ease now. Right, let me go get my coat on and get ready to go. Guys, so Mari made brownies, which is so exciting. I've started drinking this YouFit white chocolate protein thing. It's got 22 grams of protein in it, and I was totally influenced by a fellow blogger, some sort of sale on around Black Friday time. Quite cool because you can actually use them for like in recipes, so I've been like putting them in my smoothies, and then I also tried a recipe on their page and I made some pancakes for them. They actually turned out really nice. All you needed was 2 eggs, flour, and they said a quarter of this, but I think I put in about half because I like my pancakes a little bit more runny. Yeah, this is what Dundee's looking like today. It's looking really beautiful. Like, that's the bridge, we're at the Tesco, as if you guys all know, but really like lovely blue skies. Looking really beautiful, but it's about 0 degrees, so there's that. It's perfect. The skyline is so pretty. That's the bridge. What's that bridge called? That's it. Yeah, I thought I was over the nest as well. Back from Edinburgh now. Alhamdulillah, it was really lovely, and I actually think it was just a thing I needed because I'm so tired now and it's a good time to go to sleep. It's about 11 o'clock. Basically, the way that I drink my raspberry leaf tea is I make 400 milliliters in a jug, put 2 tea bags in, let it cool for at least 2 hours before I put it in the fridge. I will pour 200 milliliters in the glass. So like, I am 37 weeks and a day now, alhamdulillah. So you can actually up the amount now. A lot of people have said that they swear by it and it's really helped. So yeah, so this is how much 200 milliliters is. I can definitely have had the full 400 because that would have been about 2 cups. And then I just get lemonade, so I like to drink it cold, and I usually top up maybe 3/4 of lemonade, and then I do like a splash of squash or diluting juice. I don't have any diluting juice right now, so the lemonade will have to do. Salaam guys, Claire just got back from a nikah. His cousins just got married, mashallah, Allah Mubarak, and we're on our way to our first antenatal, on our way to our first antenatal appointment. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting Braxton Hicks, and they are definitely increasing. They're not painful at all, they're just like tightening just at the top of my stomach. Finished painting the nursery yesterday. How'd you feel about our mural? Yeah, it was a labour of love, we'll say that, and inshallah when our child watches this one day, just know that we did it all for you. Even the clouds, I was looking at my diary, it took 3 days to finish clouds off.
She won't even be speaking until like we'll be moved out when she starts speaking, innit? So she won't even say, oh, thank you.
No, but she'll still see it. That's the point of like documenting things.
Well, you better appreciate it.
Inshallah, she'll appreciate it. Today I made myself like a protein, nutritious smoothie, Greek yogurt. I put some of the YouFit protein things that I got a couple of weeks back. Bananas, flax seeds. So yeah, gonna be finishing that off throughout the day, and I just asked him for pictures from the nikah since I wasn't able to go, and he's come back with 3 photos. Like, that's it. So I really hope my sister-in-law took some. Today's our first antenatal class, which does feel really late because I'm reading online that like sometimes you start them at around 24 weeks-ish. We're literally at the end of our pregnancy now. To be honest, we spent most of November doing our hypnobirthing course anyway, preparing ourselves. So we'll just see. Like, I'm more interested, like obviously they are going to go over birth and they are going to go over like what to expect, labouring positions and things like that. We've got three classes and I'm just praying we get to make all of them every single Monday. I'm more interested in the ones where they teach us how to like look after the baby, like changing nappies, swaddling, all those things. Mum's getting like her bags ready. I just said, just be ready, inshallah. When I have started early labour, we'll let you know, and then she can make her way. Obviously it's not close by at all, so she's gonna have to have a long journey to get here, inshallah, but she has taken off 2 weeks of work, which is lovely. And my sister-in-law is in Pakistan at the moment, both of them are actually, for a wedding. She's coming back on the 7th. Unfortunately, she was like, please hold on to at least after the 7th. It's a 4th anyway today. Also, okay, I think I told you this, but really sadly the footage after the baby shopping was cut. Well, it was filmed in slow-mo. Your daughter's gonna watch this one day.
Hey baby.
I just feel bad because like basically I did a little like, I didn't do a Q&A because obviously we've not shared it online, but I just was asking all guys some questions and it's all in flipping slow-mo, man. It's so annoying. How have you found the pregnancy journey thus far, since we're basically at the end?
Alhamdulillah, it's been good. We've been lucky, I think.
Yeah, it's been pretty smooth. I'd actually say like this last week has been probably as emotionally challenging as the first trimester. Gara has been bearing the brunt of the irritability and the emotions and everything. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about actually, is our 36-week appointment.
But it was like, what was it called? Like
The DMU, the Dundee Midwifery Unit. We had like a tour of that, didn't we?
the big bath and.
Yeah, so I don't think every hospital has that, but a midwifery-led unit is basically...
It's very chilling area.
no, it's basically for low-risk birth, where you're going into that knowing that you're not going to straight away go for the epidural, because you're not able to get the epidural within the DMU. So you're wanting to have as natural of a birth as possible, but the good thing is that it's only like 1 floor away from the labour unit, so if you need to have the extra support or the extra pain relief, you absolutely can. It was amazing to see it because it was so different to what I could have expected, and it definitely like exceeded my expectations. I liked how like when I asked her like also when it comes to the actual birth, like, do I have to wear a gown? And she was like, no, because you're not sick. You wear a hospital gown when you're not feeling well, when you're feeling unwell, and, you know, when you're a patient. When you're having a baby, you're not sick. You're doing something completely natural and, like, absolutely wear anything that you're comfortable in. So just praying that our midwife is going to be on shift whenever the day comes, because she's been amazing for our Alhamdulillah. I genuinely feel like she's made a massive difference to our experience. But yeah, we've just arrived at the community centre, and it's funny because when I was about 22 weeks pregnant, there's basically a halal cafe here as well. Really nice food, really tasty. Oh my God, I can't believe how busy it is today. There's going to be a lot of babies born in December, guys, inshallah. Anyway, when we came like a good 15 weeks ago, I remember we were just sitting there eating. Suddenly, like, loads of heavily pregnant women just started walking out with their birth partners. And yeah, it's just funny how this must be like the main spot for Dundee, or I suppose this area of Dundee. Let's go see what this class is about. Guys, we're on the break, so I'm having cheesecake.
Having water.
But yeah, it's going well so far. Yeah. Okay guys, so that is our first antenatal class done. It was all about feeding, the differences between and the advantages of breastfeeding, of formula feeding. So a lot of in-depth detail really. Very informative. A huge group. Did not expect to see that many people there. And honestly, I did think that we would be like some of the older parents, even though we're only like 28. But you know, with the statistics of Dundee, clearly that's not living up to it, because a lot of them were like in their mid-30s, even 40s, I would say. So yeah, we still felt quite young in the room. It's good. And actually it was our midwife who was running the session, and the student midwife who was with her. So had a bit of a like, oh, it's our midwife. And she gave us a big wave when we came in. Next one's all going to be all about changing nappies, bathing. Yeah, what's something that you like that you didn't know before, Car?
You don't need to burp babies if they're breastfed.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's bang.
Like in a normal bottle, there's air in there. And the way you're holding the bottle at the ankle, you have to burp them afterwards. Whereas breastfed babies, even though you hold them, is quite different, isn't it? Actually, you hold them in. She gave us an acronym. It was like CHIN, C-H-I-N. Yeah, close, hand, in, and then nose to the nipple. But yeah, it's really cool to know that you don't have to burp them. But like, regardless of how you're feeding your baby, they should be upright for about 20 minutes, just to let all the milk go down so they don't stick it up again. We had a nice break in the middle. As you guys saw, I had managed to scarf a cheesecake and got a chicken samosa as well. Love that for me. Halal food in the middle of the session. And then at the end she was like, if you guys want to start like a WhatsApp group, you can. But anyway, Wakar went in his Moroccan thobe, which he wore to the car. How do you feel just in your cultural outfit?
I love it. I'm not ashamed of it. I know you
a buzz. Excuse me, you know I'm ashamed of cultural clothes.
No, you don't go out.
Oh, I don't go out in cultural clothes in this weather, no. So I'm not going to freak. I have worn cultural clothes multiple times out. Thank you very much. I already wear a hijab, which makes me stand out. I think that's more than enough. Whereas you don't really get to stand out normally, so.
I always stand out.
Back and look. Someone left. Gosh, guys, look how cute these are. They're looking way more yellow in camera. These are little cloud lights. They take 3 AA batteries, and I can't wait to put these up. Okay guys, now the nursery's been painted, we are in the process of rearranging it. You guys have done an amazing job. I'm not going to show you everything just yet, but we are setting up the baby bouncer swing ever. This is the 4 Mums Mummaroo.
Yeah, you got Bluetooth.
So I like all the electrical things, and I'm just going to do this time lapse to show you how to set up.
very hygienic because like you can just take it off and just wash the whole thing. If there's any spillages or
this bit you touch button.
What
you change to black and white?
Yeah, you have to change it like
so baby can see black and white.
Right now?
Yeah, black and white should at the bottom.
Then after a couple of weeks you change it back. Look, there's a little mirror on it.
Has many different functions. Do you have to plug it in? Yeah, you do, don't you? Okay, so we've plugged it in. And we're gonna see what this thing does. Switching it on.
That's the car ride.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we've made sandbar. So it's got 5 speeds, so you can do it nice and slow, or if they're not very happy, you can speed it up as well.
Hello?
Heartbeat. There are different sounds. So that's that's not water. That's like a rock button.
Shower. No, the shower, look.
Okay. What's that?